Hi, and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick book haul. I went to a yard sale and a used bookstore in town, and I got a bunch of books for me and for my kids. So I just thought that I'd share them with you today. So the first book that I got is Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. I have never read this. I'm dying to watch the TV series. I think it's on Hulu, but I haven't read it yet, so I got it, I think I got it for 50 cents. So it's not in the best condition. It definitely is like a little tattered, but hey, you can't go wrong with 50 cents, right? So that's the first book I got. So then the next set of books I got are a bunch of books with House of Night by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. I have a lot of these in my classroom. I don't know which ones I have, which ones I don't have, so I just bought them all just to be on the safe side. So hopefully I'll have a full set. I have never read this. I don't know that I will ever read it. I feel like there's a lot of books in this series, and I'm not sure that it's one that I want to tackle. So if you think that this is a series that I should tackle, please leave a comment down below, and maybe I will add it to my TBR list. The next book that I got is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, and this was at a yard sale. It is an advanced reader's edition, so I didn't pay for it. They just gave it to me, which I appreciate. So I have wanted to read this, so I'm pretty excited. As I said, it is an ARC, but I'm good with that. My students will be good with that. And the next book I picked up is Labyrinth by Kate Moss. I don't know anything about it. It says 3 secrets, 2 women, 1 grail. Sounds interesting enough. I love fantasy. Fantasy is my favorite. So I bought this not only for my students, but also for me. So I got Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. I grew up reading his poems and I loved them. I thought they were funny. I just thought that this would be a great addition to my classroom for my kids to read. And then I also thought, hey, maybe I can incorporate this into my curriculum somehow. So I picked this up. Oh, actually, these next 2 books I did not get at the thrift store or at the yard sale. I actually got these at the Dollar Tree. I happened to go in there for stickers and I saw both of these and I thought, why not? So the first one is Underneath Everything by Marcy Beller-Paul, and I don't know anything about it, but it's a nice hardcover book, so I figured that I would pick it up. It is YA, and it is with a high school student. That's as much as I know. And then I also picked up Pawn by Amy Carter. And this seems like a dystopian world. I don't think it's a futuristic society. I think it's a fantasy world, but definitely a dystopian world. I don't know anything about it beyond that. So the next 2 books are Book 2 and Book 3 of The Heroes of Olympus by Rick Riordan. I have some of his books, his Greek mythology books. I have some of the Percy Jackson books, and just when I see them, I try to pick them up so I can add them to my classroom library. I do have a lot of students who really enjoy reading his work. I also picked up Stormbreaker by Anthony Horowitz. I have a bunch of his other books, and I just thought I could add this one to the collection. And then I picked up Gary Paulson's The Voyage of the Frog. I actually already have a copy of this, but it was like 10 cents. So I picked up a second copy because if I have a second student who wants to read it, or if I lose the first copy for 10 cents, I have a backup. And then finally, I have Small Steps, and this is written by the same guy who wrote Holes, so Louis Sacker. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I picked up this one. I loved Holes. So I think this is a companion novel, but also like a sequel to Holes, but it focuses on Armpit instead. It's 2 years after he leaves Green Lake and what he's going through. If you've read any of these, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and if I should add any of them to my TBR. Most of these I think I am just going to plop right in my classroom library because I have so many books that I want to read, and none of these are on the top of my list. But convince me. Let me know if there's one that I should read. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will be back with more videos soon. Keep reading!